lakad matatag!
Yeah. You both think that they got heavily outdrafted then?
Yeah. Heavily outdrafted. Balbo did his job.
They might leave it, but the 6-minute rune, for sure, we're going to see some rotations as Puck is a hero. Oh, Fly in trouble.
Yeah, he doesn't have any way to dive out of there. A couple more punches, getting closer and closer, and it is going to be Jabs drawing that first blood.
You want to heal up like those hard carries, right? Like the Spectre, some of the melee type heroes. Don't see it often with Lima.
Down bottom, gets tossed back. Ollie in some trouble, and they find the kill. So just a bit too far forward, and he gets punished. I mean, they move forward, tries to get the connection. Crit, now maybe he's gone a bit too far with the rotation in from Jabs. And Q here too, everybody showed up, and really good shards. Connects now onto Saberlight. They bring numbers, they get the kills.
That was a beautiful shard. They used the cookie to engage there, so they did not have that cookie get out of those shards there.
Got secure the rune. It was spawning up top. And well, the chase. Abed there. LSA, Laguna Blade. Crit just explodes. And now turning onto Abed. He still feels pretty strong. And well, the cookie actually, he slight dodged the cookie. That's not the way that's supposed to go. Snowball forward, finds Abed. He's slight dodging everything. He does manage to turn that with a double Rubik Q. He's so low, and finally, he's going to get brought down. But immediately getting 6 after that and going for the big dunk. Can they get it? It doesn't look like it. Lina gets out of harm's way, but they only, well, got away one time. Can he do it again? Makoto makes the rotation, and immediately Emmer going to remnant away. They drop the coil, going to connect now, find Saberlight, have a couple more hits for him with the snowball following. Saberlight is going to get ran down, going to get killed. And back towards mid. Okay, more action coming in. 23 Savage getting chased down with Crit on top of him. The toss back. They managed to find 23 Savage. And the Snapfire making the move. LSA Crit, he went in way too far. And the Warlock ulti to interrupt the kisses. That saves his life. 23 Savage lives through it. Who says Warlock's a bad hero? Saberlight will get caught, will get killed. And Talon, they dodge the game.
Against an NP, but I think that's just one of the issues with this Warlock here, right? When you do use that Golem, you're on a majorly long cooldown. Oh, they got the coil.
Blade. Yeah, he kept going in. He thought the Laguna Blade was for nothing, and instead, he's going to get caught and killed. Abed goes down with a little help from Makoto.
He's baited, and we're going to have shards catching Arteezy.
Finds him nowhere to go. He's got to TP out. Can they break it, though? Yeah, the snowball's there. Fly trying to turn this. They have the laser gun and the avalanche, the toss, but the supernova, it's going to get blown up. They have the answers. Talon streaming forward, finding the kill on Autor, and 23 Savage, he still lives through it all. What a fight.
Kodo, his job is to mess with the Phoenix and the Snapfire, right? Meanwhile, Abed is Fly. He's going to go down again.
And that's a BKB. Arteezy bit off more than he could chew, and now getting chased. Pops the ulti, but the Warlock Golem dropped on his face. Saberlight is going to get ran down as well. What an unbelievable showing. Abed does show up, gets a cleanup kill, but will he be able to escape? And Crit, oh, the Abed Crit show. Abed gets away just barely. Crit is being brought down lower and lower. Q shows up and is going to find the finish. It was almost beautiful, but they didn't quite have enough.
That close. He's remotely close, but we might hit a couple of those Atoses before then.
Cookie out, going to miss it. Q, he shows up. The coil's there, trying to get away, but there is nowhere to hide. Ollie shows up, but they do have the Sunray coming in, trying to heal back up Artur. They're getting him a little bit more alive, but 23 Savage, he is way too strong right now. And Saberlight tries to get away, but the Laguna Blade's out. They're falling one by one. Abed just has to run away. They get another
in the back.
Makoto, he's just running wild. The snowball forward, the LSA, and Talon. They don't want to hear they're an underdog.
They certainly do not at this tournament. They do not look like an underdog.
KB on Abed. Crit there to try and block the smoke. They find him right away. And Cookie to get him out. The chase, the heal, a lot to keep him alive.
Oh, he went in.
Gritty gets punched, but the heal's still there. And now the turn. Okay, maybe a chance for Shopify here to make something happen. They get the Gleipnir out, finds Abed, and now Laguna Blade and Warlock Golem. Everything dropped at once. Shopify trying to escape. They do manage to get out, but losing Abed again before BKB. They find him. Can the rest of the team get here in time, though? He's able to back away. Jab's starting to use his BKB. This could turn out okay. Oh, his BKB! It hasn't been delivered yet. He was 100 gold away. Oh, that is heartbreaking. They bring down Artur right before his BKB was completed. Performance, perfect move, and Q ready to drop shards behind him or turn and fight. Snowball, punch. They're going to get one kill out of this, or they're not. Okay, Makoto shows up. They pop the BKB. The upheaval is pretty good. And now Jab turning onto that egg. They find him. It's gone. Tao looking for a bit more. Abed trying to chase. Does manage to find that kill onto the Warlock, but with Abed already in a lot of trouble here, has to just BKB, run away. 23 Savage finds the double.
But more than anything, it should be a free team fight win if this Lina does go in first, going in for the Shivas next.
And Saberlight, nowhere to go for him right now. We'll pop the Greaves, try and escape, but the chase, and there's the leash. The level 20 Talon, and a little bit too big on the old hero model there. Snapfire can't make it through.
But the leash Talon is just too strong.
Well, crit dead for 50 seconds. And they find him. Fly up on the high ground, is going to get fish punched into oblivion. And now with no supports, and Makoto, he's just willing to play all the way forward. There's no buyback on the Tiny, no concerns, as they will set their sights onto these with the Invis Rune, has the blink, and that BKB that we were talking about on this Tusk. Ready to jump at a moment's notice. Abed found. Abed does get Cookie back, healed for the moment, and well, Q, he went in very, very deep. Jabs turns onto the egg. The Supernova is going to pop. Now Abed in some trouble. They drop down that Warlock ulti. Sprouted up. Arteezy is going to get stunned, going to get found. They do turn this a little bit with the Snapfire ultimate, but it was never going to be enough. Laguna Blade out. Saberlight in trouble. He's also going to get killed. They find Fly, hoping to escape, but 23 Savage runs him down, and GG is called. Talon take game number 1 in completely dominant battle.
Like by his pace Dawnbreakers, they are relying on the triple BKB and stuff on the Kunkka and Alina.
Definitely kill potential, but maybe not in the early stages. They did pick the Kunkka to counter the Zeus, so this is a lane matchup where Kunkka should thrive, and that's normally when we see it being picked. So if you can't even win the lane with the Kunkka, you're in a bad spot.
Avalanche to try and keep Jabs alive. Fly gets the lift back, and finding that kill saves it for his carry. They get the first blood on it. Jabs, and now in more trouble. They find themselves another 23 Savage going down. Saberlight able to make the escape happen, and he does have no...
Seeker has no pressure whatsoever on him. I don't think they're going to find an opportunity to pressure him either, but maybe they can get a kill on Fly.
Stepping forward, Q trying to get in range, and they do manage to find him with that Avalanche to lift away. Fly in trouble, throws out that Fade Bolt, but it is going to be enough. Meanwhile, they actually find the kill on Makoto. Let Jabs have that creep wave, and we'll just walk away from him.
Yeah, so I'm going to be very curious. I'm going to talk about on pretty much every single broadcast I'm in. The 6-minute rune's really important here. Who's going to make the rotations for it? It looks like this is one of the games where it's not as important, as Kunkka and Zeus are more farm-heavy type of mids. They can make rotations, but their game doesn't really rely on it.
Well, this would be a nice one if they can move on in and find a free kill onto Fly. They got him there. Throw out the boat, and we'll be able to lift for the stun. Oh! He didn't pull him back in time. The timing was not perfect, so Fly gets out of harm's way. He's still going to be run down.
No boots. What can you do?
But, makes them work for it.
Wanted to get out of there, but they will still pressure a bit with this catapult as this top tier goes out. Oh, they're in again.
God. All right, round 2. Now he finds them. 23 getting chased. Thunder God's Wrath, a couple more hits, and they find it. The kill onto 23 Savage, and that was without a TP to come on out again. This tower's gone.
It makes you wonder, did they get overconfident after that game 1, getting the Lina late into the second pick there, or second phase? The fact that so far at this major, it has been proven, NP has been the go to that stage where these heroes can take over the game in the mid-late game.
So I guess the question that I have for you then is, with that Dawnbreaker ulti coming out, do you envision that being sort of an aggressive move in from the Kunkka, and then she ultis in, or is it going to be reactive? Oh God, she's dead again.
Rupture.
Yeah.
Crits there, not happening.
Roll, kick, done.
Yeah, they got the kick Rupture combo to do extra damage on that Rupture if they want to do it.
Oh.
And there's an Ancient stack that they're eyeballing here. I'll get back to your question soon, but if they can steal this.
Yeah, and he's going for the Torrent right now. 23 Savage is there. They're bringing in a lot of people. This could be so much. Avalanche toss, the LSA, it gets him onto both of them. The Stomp to follow, and now he's stuck in position. Crit getting handed down, will die to that last right click. And Talon looking for more. Abed, can they get the range? They try and find him and will get the Zeus. Abed in trouble, out of mana. The Torrent comes out, and suddenly Talon, they find a couple clutch kills, and now can maybe go back and finish off that stack.
how does Talon keep doing this? Like, they always seem like they're so far behind.
Area. And 23 Savage, this would be a big kill. The Rupture's there. And yeah, he's going to be
Dawn.
gone. Oh, he's so low. He makes one little step to the side and gets punished. Jabs now trying to do what he can, but it looks like Arteezy should be able to make his way out of here, but they might be able to find more after. Ollie, very low, dies to Abed, and the roll in from downtown, tries to find Q, can't quite connect. Shopify, now they retake the area.
I mean, that is one thing that we see that might be quite interesting.
Some of that's just levels, right? Like that 15 Talon even, 350 health. Will be insane.
Yeah.
But we'll watch over these next couple of minutes. The roll in, they find one, kick him back, have the silence, Veil out because that item is fair, apparently, and he just gets exploded too. Yeah, the Veil, I love this pickup with this entire lineup that Rebellion has.
Towards that BKB. But Makoto is here.
And Tumblr's toy to get away. Good dodge for the moment. Now the X, they're going for the bigger kill. They want to find Saberlight here. The silence, and now the Dawn ulti, the roll away from Crit, but Saberlight, he is going to be left behind. So,
I mean, it was a bait from Q. That was beautiful.
Well done.
Yeah. Bottom, which tips him off. Like, you know, that's not a Dawnbreaker down. That's a Kunkka. He can't really get here. So they do back out here.
Okay, C1, Q, Ava toss, but very low and dead. Now with the Thunder God's Wrath, they might see him coming in from the north side. And 23 Savage, he's already popped BKB. Arteezy in there, very, very low, and TP's out
body blocking him.
He's chased. Jabs, he can't go anywhere. They find him, catch him. Jabs tries to turn with that charge. Does some good damage, but Arteezy standing tall, finding the kill, getting healed back up. So Shopify not wanting to go out without a fight. So much pressure on these teams, and if you get caught out like this, Abed suddenly in some trouble will get slept. The boat's out there too. He needs to wake up, but there's no waking up from that one. And now Arteezy's dying in the river.
He has no BKB.
Oh my goodness. Can they get him out of harm's way? Goes for the LSA. The stun is there and looking for more. They find Fly off to the side, hoping to get out of there. Tossing heroes forward. 23 Savage. Lina can fly. They are getting kills. And start looking towards mid. Torrent thrown out. The Avalanche with the BKB reaction. He's ready. And they get him there with the Rupture. Makoto standing his ground. Crit standing in place as the X is going to come out. They do manage to connect, and with the big ulti coming in from Dawnbreaker, they make sure that none of the rest of their heroes are going down. It was a buyback from the Tiny, and both BKBs used.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a premature buyback. Shopify. I don't know if there's anyone on the team that wants to buy those items, so it's going to be the real question. Not really a natural transition for either of these heroes. Maybe the Bloodseeker can do it, but he's not really farmed enough to go for that, whereas I think he might go for more of the Bissell Blade route as 23.
Silence, catch him. Ollie in
Satanic.
trouble, going down, and he's starting to drop the bash. It's there. Can they kill him off in time? The damage coming out. You can't get the stun. He's going to fall. The damage dealer. Tower.
And I just want to see Arteezy, like, he's had a couple too many deaths this tournament with the Aegis, losing it twice in a row here. I want to see him just be a little more patient with it, use it as a team, but they do end up finding, guess who?
Yeah, yet again, they find their man, and you can understand why he wants to get to the BKB, but they are not giving him an option of getting there. Jabs going down. Who can they find? Still scouting Q. Arteezy, he walks forward. Thunder God's Wrath, they can't quite catch him there.
The MP ult.
Yeah, the MP ult, that's pretty good. So they'll take down that Tiny. The rest of Talon able to escape.
That's actually pretty nasty. It's like just a global route now, this Zeus holds. How do you escape from that if you are playing some of these supports on Talon?
I mean, particularly when you've got that Earth Spirit that's there to follow up too, so he can always kick you back into a bad position.
Oh no, Jabs.
Oh no, we've seen this story before. Jabs needs to get out of here and lifted from range.
He stole it.
Stolen Solar Guardian. Uh-oh. Okay, and tries to get some separation. Now ruptured, pull him in, and oh, they're actually trying to back away. 23 Savage is at very low HP. Jabs will move in, find the kill on the fly, pays for it by being brought very low, and now they're on top of 23 Savage with the Satanic and the heal. It's not going to be enough. The mischance talent and the rundown comes in time. They go for the toss in place. Now they do have buyback on Lina, but Talon, they need to get out with the rest of their heroes. And Makoto, there's nowhere left to glow. The global potential of this Shopify Rebellion is just unmatched.
And the farm at this point.
He's going to get found. Yule Scepter trying to escape, but there is no salvation here. So they use the BKB. Meanwhile, mid lane, they find him again. Arteezy's all alone right on top of 23 Savage, but they show up now with the Force Staff. Gets up to the high ground. Second round of the Thunder God's Wrath. Turning, balling him up. Makoto in trouble. Makoto gone. They find Jabs too and ready to run for more. Shopify with the crowd on their side doing some structural damage.
You can try and run if you want, if you're lean, and no buyback here, but this man has 4
buyback. And with 4 heroes, they don't have the one that matters, but the toss is there. Water Park, but BKB is a pretty good answer to that one. Arteezy still chasing in further and further. Q is going to go down. Artur manages to back away and get lifted into safety. Shopify trying to take a second set of racks now. They need 45 seconds before Lina's back up again. The sleep is there, the Torrent is out, and he still has Aegis. Roll,
but for
kick,
23 seconds.
Finds him, lift, punch, jabs, gone again. He just can't catch a break. It has been a rough game for him, a rough game for Talon overall, and Shopify couldn't be happier about it as they are looking to close out this game number 2, push it to a game number 3.
And I don't think there's much that can stop him here. Arteezy will get full healed eventually with this Aegis timing for the Hex there. Going to be truly 7 slotted here.
Jumps in, Arteezy finds one, Yule Scepter tries to back away, 23 Savage goes with the punches, BKB out, the miss chance, it's pretty good, but will it be enough? The MKB, it's doing all the work, Saberlight low, they get the Force Staff away, the Hex is out, now the control, but the E-Blade's there, and nothing to stop that one, they explode, 23 Savage, buys back immediately, but everybody else dying, only 3 left alive. Jabs has to back away. They throw out a couple more Thunderbolts, doing what damage they can, chasing them into the fountain.
That's
Arteezy, he does it again. They find their timing. Shopify Rebellion, they're not done yet.
Of course not.
I feel like it's quite hard for Storm to deliver his damage in this game with these heroes on his team against
They're looking like the team I was expecting to see at TI, and I'm really excited for that.
Right, and of course there's that natural connection as well. During that time period when Fly was sort of off of the old Evil Geniuses, he went over and played with them as well. Did not go as they would want it to, and well, now he's going to get ran on down, it looks like. Fly dropping low and is going to be that first blood. So Jabs off to a better start already.
I mean, just like his time in Southeast Asia, that is not how he wanted it to go.
And Makoto, he's going to be the one that bears the brunt. They TP in multiple heroes and find you. And we'll be able to redraw some of that aggro.
I mean, he's missing his action.
Makoto yet again in the mid, level 5, doesn't have that zip away, and they find the bring down. Saberlight has to just run away now from this one, and they move the move.
Or nothing.
Seeing if they can go for Abed. Meanwhile, up top, Shopify going to make this move onto 23, but they already get the pull, trying to bring down that Leshrac, the Abba, the toss, and now the Haunt. They're able to dodge away from the gate coming in, but will get that Lesh, and now running away from them. The zip forward, finding Fly, a fissure to try and interrupt Fly, backing out and away, will get hit by the Remnant. Makoto, he gets the double kill.
And just like that, after getting killed twice in the mid lane, done.
Now Makoto is there, and he's going to play around this rune. Fissure out, lift into the stun, control, but Makoto! Oh, he's just barely getting away! A couple more hits and he's escaped! And now the turn, it hurts! But do they have enough damage to bring him down with the Bloodstone? They will! Leshrac goes down, what a devastating fight! Talon! Oh, and I mean, there's a lot of questions, and I'm not seeing that many answers. This next couple of minutes here could be pretty rough. They're going to haunt out, find Crit again, shutting down these supports immediately onto Fly. He tries to get away and does manage to get some separation, and now a fight going on towards mid. Abed's there, the BKB out from Jabs. They've got the Pulverize, trying to kill him off. Abed backs away, and now thinking about turning. Could this be the one that they're looking for? The Avalanche, they run through, the damage is there. Do they have enough to kill down Jabs? He's getting away, but they keep their mid alive.
They both got out of there somehow.
Somehow, only Crit dies in all of that.
Oh, Saberlight goes in.
Tries to make it
but
happen.
Who's going on who?
The Sprout doesn't work that way.
And now they try and chase, try and get the control. They back away again, everybody. They're so low.
Q's in.
Q
cleans up. The Blink Dagger out from the Tiny. Not bad.
It's like, last game was very difficult. You guys had a very strong global strategy against us. They were pretty cool, I would say, about in the drafting stage to be like, we know what the problem is. We're going to pick the Spectre. We're going to pick the Storm. And now we're going to have our own answers in global.
They find this, though, and this would be a nice one if they can get it. Get in range, but again, the Avalanche, the Echo Slam, it's enough. Rick comes in to save the day, and now Jab's going to pulverize. But this Lesh, he's tanky. Abed living through a lot of it. The BKB comes out. They will have that overgrowth. Can he survive long enough? Abed is going to TP out, but an Avalanche and a toss. Abed kills him while he's being killed. And now Frank from the tree throws out the fissure, able to turn it around. Makoto trying desperately to kill Abed. Do they have the damage? Can they kill him off? It's so much there. Abed healed back up, but it wasn't enough. They kill him off. The stolen tree armor was almost enough to...
Now, so that they're going to go for that, but will it be here in time as they're smoked up?
Oh, you need that boost. You need to run away. The Avalanche, you find him, and the good damage. Arteezy dropping lower and lower. Tries to TP out. It's not going to happen. They turn this one for a moment, but it was never going to be enough. Talon coming in right under that timing of Shopify.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I mean, he bought his BKB, so it is available now, but it kind of comes to, like, the question of game number 1 for Arteezy for his hero. Is it perhaps maybe a little too late for his hero to have a Lloyd Savage at any cost? Jabs, he's pretty tanky, but if they chain stun him, he could probably die. But it's got to be a good chain stun, because if he gets that BKB off, then there's no going on.
Well, Saberlight, he's going to be found up on the top side of the map, and with Makoto there, the root tries to walk away, ain't going to happen. Shadow Step, it's too good.
And they're in on Fly.
Oh my god, he just explodes. Tried to D-ward, no such luck. So that was Haunt and Shadow. Wrath of Nature again up. Shopify smoked up on mid. Q, he's going to blink at everybody, and that's going to be a gift to Rebellion. Much needed.
Saberlight, though.
Oh, he gets ganked down bottom. They just go on him at the same time. Shows on lane, gets taken down. And Rebellion, I mean, they have to take these towers. They have to try and make these moves. Earthshaker is nearby with Blink Echo level 2. If somebody steps a bit too far forward, and they don't have that Haunt ready this time. Runs into him. Makoto there. BKB out. Trying to take down and seeing if they can kill Arteezy. He's very, very low on HP. The lift, the walk away, the miss up build. He's getting out of there, but he is going to go down. Makoto pays with his life, and now Abed tries to back away. Crit just escaping from jabs. They keep that pressure on to Abed, and 23 going to leave him to the side. Crit also able to get the...
He's playing versus Spectre. He's playing versus a Storm. Everything has to be perfect for them.
And for Talon, it's everything so free. Crit is going to just be hit by illusions here and almost killed off. And, well, Jabs, he's going to move in at the last second. Say no. Fly is also getting torn asunder. Shopify, they do not have answers. It's a buyback from Crit, but he can't get there in time. A smoke up. I mean, it's only the two of them. Crit and Arteezy looking for something to do, but if they get found again, I mean, they also will die. All it takes is a moment, and Ollie looking, hunting, can't get sight on him yet. Crit will back away, but this tier...
Can you find some Savage farming by himself and then overwhelm him?
Right, need to find a way to make that happen. Crit, he's going to get jumped on first, and they are going to move into this one. Makoto already popped his BKB. The stun is there. The Haunt moving around every which way, and it actually was a stolen zip from Fly to keep him alive. But now they find the Luna.
Easy.
In trouble, BKB out and just gets obliterated. Jabs in. The Lesh is strong, but is he going to be strong enough to deal with all of
Scotty
this?
on him.
I don't know about that one. Scotty chased down. The root is there. The kill is there. Mass buybacks coming out from Rebellion, but they have to do it to just run away. Fly trying to get away from him. Still has the zip if he needs it. But Talon, they are just way too strong. And, well, Makoto, they try and walk away. He's walking in blade mailed. 23 Savage not afraid. They jump in. Look at the pulverized jabs. BKB control. They got him. And stolen pulverized, but I don't know if that's going to matter. Talon, they tend to take it late, but right now they're trying to end it early.
With the Aether Lens available now, long range initiation. Will they jump?
Makoto thinking about it. Crit there, spotted, jumps into the midst of all of them. On out. Abed tries to get away, doing what damage he can, but Crit is already gone. And Arteezy, he is going to die again. This Lash not nearly strong enough. Fly does steal the Pulverize. Makoto down somewhat low, but with the TP in, they don't have nearly enough damage to deal with this. And, well, Talon, they are way, way too strong. Takedown 5. There is just no battling this monstrosity of a Talon draft every time at the start of the fights.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost count of how many times Q has made initiations in this playoff. I mean, initiations.
They jump, BKB, Pulverize, doesn't get
That's a
anything
carry.
off there. That wasn't a carry. I don't know what you were saying, but it is going to be Crit going down next. They move from hero to hero, and they can either spur on Talon to new greatness or maybe revitalize Shopify Rebellion. But it is looking like a dominant performance here from Talon in this game 3.
They got a lift off on the Makoto, but the force staff is there into the Echo. They got him.
In the finish, they get him down dead. The crowd spurring them to life, but will it last? Can they get out afterwards? Doing some good damage on a 23 Savage. That Aegis, it's still 2 minutes left, so they will blow him up. Saberlight goes down. Abed starting to fall lower. They turn now onto Jabs. The shard from the Earthshaker thing starting to work out for them. Can they kill him off in time? A couple more hits, but he has the BKB. And now the Avatos. Q turns it, gets the kill onto Artur. It is too much damage, and Abed trying to TP out, but the root is there from Ollie. They find the Lesh, kill him too. Crit lives, but the rest of his team is gone.
I mean, that's what they
might be able to find a way back into it. We've seen games that have come back from crazy scenarios, and particularly, you know, on land in this environment where there's this crazy crowd going nuts all around you. You never know what could happen. But they move in, try to find him. The pull, it's already there, but Arteezy got his BKB off. They take down one, Fly already gone. The run-in comes out. Arteezy getting lower and lower. They don't quite have the damage. Abed, he does turn now, doing some pretty good damage onto that Spectre, but the Haunt and then the runaway. And now the Pulverize trying to control this Leshrac does not have enough left.
This region's not so strong, but Talon are looking damn good.
They're looking incredibly good. The Echo Slam comes out, only brings him down to half HP, and Fly already dead at the start of this one. They pull back Crit. Talon trying to close out this game. They turn now their sights onto him. Abed getting brought lower and lower, but so too is 23 Savage. But the Pulverize through spell immunity, he dies. Wait a minute.
They got him.
Wait a minute. Shopify suddenly find an avenue, and they're going to get a lot of experience off of that one.
Right, I mean, it was good. Definitely good.
Into buyback. He didn't have it
Q
for a
went in on
second.
Arteezy.
They try and turn, see if they can get this kill. Is this really the play? 23 Savage, he ball back and goes in. They want to end this game right now. They want to take down Abed.
There's no
they
buybacks.
find him on the map with no buyback. GG is called. Talon, your top 3 at the moment. Unbelievable performance from them.
I mean, this was an absolute showcase from Talon.
Right.